Hi guys! So today I'm going to talk to you about chair renting or booth renting versus commission. So a little bit of background on me. Before I started 260 Studio, I actually started in this small salon called Salon Via Jolie back in my hometown. And I started right off the gate out of beauty school, and I started as a booth renter. However, I didn't have clients, even though it was my small town. I didn't rely on that income, so I liked the booth renting aspect of it, but it kind of became a little bit too much. So midway through, I switched to commission a little bit, and then I flipped back over to booth rental. I loved the experience of booth renting because I created my own schedule. I didn't report to anybody. I could bring in retail products if I wanted to. I paid my own taxes. I was my own brand, and I could call off work whenever I wanted. Again, I was my own boss. As long as I paid my rent on time, I was good to go. However, I had to make sure I was making money. So booth renting in my small town was a breeze because I was from there. Then I moved to a bigger city called Indianapolis, and I was not safe there, and I needed a safe, secure income. So I decided to be commission stylist, and I looked solely for commission artists or salons only. So the reason why was because it was a safe income, because I knew I would be getting money either way. They were hourly in commission, until you outbeat your hourly. But then I also, I wanted a schedule. Like, I wanted to kind of do a 9 to 5 in a sense. Like, I wanted that type of a chain. I wanted a safer life, honestly. I moved to Indy for a safer life in a way. I wanted a team atmosphere, and I wanted, like, I didn't want to provide everything. Like, I wanted everything to be provided for me. I honestly didn't want to do a lot of work. I just wanted to do the hair. So, with all that being said, when I moved out to Colorado, I was actually an assistant. And it was opposite of who I am as a person. I don't mind helping, but that's not my role in life, and I know that. But it was a good place to start. So the reason why I chose to assist somebody and not just jump the gun and go into a booth rental salon was because I wanted to see if NBR was for me, natural bleed row hair extensions. That's what I do here, if that was for me or not. So I wanted to watch somebody do it and see if I liked the process, and I did. I loved it. I actually became certified a month after moving out here. So here inside 260 Studio, I am a booth rental salon or a chair rental salon. And why I chose that was because I don't want to dictate your freedom or you. You are you for a reason. Now, I am creating the salon for you. So the vibe, if I'm your vibe, if I'm like, you're like, hey, I like this girl, she's really chill, and I am super chill in certain areas in life. But then when it comes to business, sometimes you have to, be stern. But what I will say is that with booth rentals, if some of these are things that you want in your career, if you're somebody who's watching this, you're already trying to find a change. Okay, so the change might be you just need a different atmosphere. So one thing that I loved when I was working commission was teamwork. Like, I love teamwork. I love to build and do team bonding and have like almost like a hair tribe. I love that type of stuff. However, I didn't want a schedule where I could only take off. If 2 people took off that day, I couldn't. I hated that. I was like, that's not why I joined this industry, and that's not who I am. I don't like being told when I can't take off work. It freaking makes me so mad. However, I do like the team-based stuff, so I still want to incorporate that in here. So I still do. So if you're somebody who is wanting to create your own schedule, you don't want to report to anybody, you work when you see fit. If you are somebody who is determined to grow and determined to become a little bit better, but have that hustle, this might be for you. If you want to create your own brand, this might be for you. If you're somebody just starting off and you have no clients, this might not be for you. If you are somebody who doesn't want to report to somebody, this might be for you. If you are somebody who is like, wants to be in complete and utter control, this might be for you. So I want those things that I just listed are things that are they're opportunities within chair rentals. So when you come into 260 Studio, if you're renting a chair, let's say you're a full-timer, we will discuss everything, literally everything, down to brass tacks, like everything. So it's a small space, and I have a little bit of a control thing too. I started this because I wanted to be in control of my own life and what I see. So remember, when applying for the job position, you're applying to be a part of 260 Studio. You're a part of like me, and I love that, but you're still your own artist. So if you're somebody who loves to do men's cuts and that's all you want to do all day long, awesome, there's a chair for you. But if you're somebody who also wants to do men's cuts and extensions, that's also something you can do. You can do whatever you want over there and create your own work. I just don't advertise for you as of right now, but there's so much opportunity. I want there to be like almost a happy medium when booth renting from me or chair renting, because I'm a very open person. So the lines that I carry inside of 260 Studio are J. Beverly hairline, and I do have Olaplex and wet brushes as well. So what I kind of want to create inside of 260 Studio is where you are your own boss. I don't touch your work schedule. You work, you don't work, I don't care. Like, that's totally fine. You pay me. But the other thing too is, when I was looking around to booth rent in Colorado, I was like, why not just start my own salon suite? Because it was almost the same price. It wasn't, because there's startup costs and all that stuff. But that's the thing. When I was looking, I was like, there's so much stuff I have to bring on that I don't have. So when I decided to move to Indianapolis, I was like, I need to be commissioned because I don't have the upfront cost to just start my own stuff. When I was here, I opened up different doors of opportunity for myself and decided to start my own salon suite, because I want to give people opportunity to work beside me and start building their own brand, start finding themselves. I didn't find who I was as an artist until I moved to Colorado. So if you're along in this hair journey, if you just started, congratulations, way to graduate beauty school, that's awesome. If you're 5 years in, awesome, you're exactly where I'm at. If you're 20 years in and you're like, why do I not know what I still want as an artist? Why am I taking everybody under the sun and burning myself out? Welcome. There's opportunity to change. Like, the only person holding yourself back is you. So what I wanted to create, and my vision inside 260 Studio for booth rental, is you come in and I damn near provide everything. I don't provide your color, or your clients, but other than that, everything else I will provide. So I like to provide the hairline, or the product line. One, because it keeps it clean and organized, and two, I'll just write you a commission check. And I like that because I think that we don't necessarily need to stress over those things when you're starting out. Or if you love J. Beverly and you're like, holy shit, this is the perfect salon, fill out an application and we'll talk tomorrow. Also, I don't want you to stress about buying towels. Those are expensive. So I want you to know that like those upfront costs are a little bit different. I know that a lot of chair rentals are typically, they're like, well, you have to provide everything. I just provide the chair. It's different here. I'm not letting you fail. I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed, and I want you to succeed at the rate that you want to succeed at. So I want you to know that when you come into 260 Studio, I didn't choose commission because I didn't want to control you. I want you to be able to come and go as you please. I want you to be able to create your schedule, to be in control of your own money. I don't want to be in control of your money. I want you to see your own money and decide where it goes. I want you to come into a space though where you vibe it, where you're already like, hey, I love this. I want my clients to come in here and feel like the love and the care and the attention that I give to all my clients. Because I do, like, for 2020, don't take it for granted. Like, we can get shut down, and when we can't have clients, we don't have a job. So I am so grateful for all my clients, and I want you to remember that you should be grateful for them too. When I worked in a specific salon commission, I always hated it because there was always a back room. And I hated it because they'd always crap talk about clients that they didn't like, or they weren't looking forward to this person, or and I just am like, why are you crabbing? They're paying you money, good money, hard-earned money, and you're doing what you love to do, so why is this a bad thing? And it's like, you can always just like, one negative person, you kind of just go down the path and you're all like, yeah, I don't like this, and like, it's easy to do, but like, why not love them? It's hard when you have access to those like back rooms, and you can kind of fall into it's almost like high school where you want to feel like you're important and there's almost like cliques. I hate that. That's not why we come to work, to have cliques. So what I want you to take away from this is that if you're somebody who is, let's say you are, I just named your salon, and you're like, I've been trying to get out for years, months, I've been trying to go out for weeks, maybe a day, maybe this is like the first time you're like, holy shit, I need to get out tomorrow. Fill out the application on my website and let's get you started. I'm looking for part-time and full-time booth renters or chair renters. And the things that I include are the back bar is all included, capes are included, towels are included. I actually have a salon experience coordinator that is for myself, but I would love to expand into your chair as well. I want you to know that you're not here to just be on your own, because I feel like there's a hard line. Like if you're a booth renter, it's like, okay, good luck, Chuck. And then when you're a commission, they're like, okay, well, let's make sure that you are all prim and proper and ready to go. It's like, no, I want to give you a freaking kick in the ass and go do it. Or it's like, hey, let's dial it back in and let's kind of be like a team base a little bit. I want like a happy medium. Maybe that doesn't exist. Maybe I'm naive. I don't know. But I'm going to try, because I want a person that is similar in my mindset, where I wish that I would have had somebody when I was out in Colorado that had an opportunity like this, where I don't get mad if you leave or start your own thing. Hell, I had a booth renter that went 4 doors down from me to start her own thing, and I'm super excited about that, because it sucks going to work every day hating who you work for, who you work with, or what you are doing for work. It sucks. And you can't sit there and tell me that it doesn't, because it does. Because when you wake up and you're like, God, it's that moment that you wake up, the moment you're getting ready, you go to your car, your gas light comes on, you have to fill it for gas, you're already bitching because you have to go to work, and then you have to get gas, and then you're already crabbing about that. Then you get to work and Sally Sue's on one and she's being just a raging you know what, and then you're like, now I have to deal with this, and then it just goes on and on and on. Instead, like, okay, cool, I gotta go to work today. I have this client today. I'm gonna go see Madison today. I'm also gonna go and get some more gas in my tank. I'm gonna go park. We're gonna go get some lunch. It's all about perspective. So again, if you wake up feeling like you hate your life, well, newsflash, you might do. You might hate your life. But if you wake up in a good attitude and like a good mindset, and like, honestly, I wake up loving coming to work. Like, I love to come in here. And I want you to love that too. So when you're filling out the application to become a chair renter at 260 Studio, just know a couple things. One, I'm here for you always. Like, I want you to grow, because I it's so dog eat dog sometimes, and I just want you to grow. However that is for you. I'm super proud of you for even taking the step into maybe making a change. That's awesome. Two, I want you to see potential with what I do in work, and to work smarter, not harder. But I also want to set you up with tools. Things I didn't have when I started. A product line to start. Literally the entire line of J. Beverly is right behind me. It's something to start off with. Towels to start off with. Literally back bar products to start off with. And I am open to anything. So if you're like, hey, I don't really love this line, can we get this line in? We'll talk about it. Absolutely. There is never a no. There's always a let's talk about it, because I'm here for you, and my ideas aren't always good. And I really do want somebody beside me working that is so passionate about what they do and just want to do it like beside me. Why not? So again, pros to booth renting are you are your own boss. Essentially, coming down to it, you are your own boss. I'm just here to guide you. So take it however you want to take it. The thing is that there's no, it needs to be this way, or this way. If you want to take pictures and post your own brand that's completely different than mine, that's beautiful. Awesome. I love that. But then if you also are like, you know what, I love your brand, I want to expand off of your brand, and I want to be a part of you, but my own boss still, well, this is also a calling for you. This might be it. So don't be shy. Opportunities always present itself. Just fill it out. Let me get to know you. Let's grab some coffee and see what you want from me and what I will need from you. So when you are looking to become a booth rental stylist or a commission stylist, know yourself. That's like my biggest advice, because if you don't know that you're somebody who doesn't love to hustle every single day, you love downtime, you love your weekends off, you don't want to worry about inventory or taxing or sales tax or all that stuff, you might be commission. You might want to lean into that direction a little bit more. If you're somebody that is like, I want to do it all, I literally want all of the numbers, I want to know the numbers, I want to see the money, I want to know how it goes, where it goes, and I want to be in control of it. I want to call off when I want to call off. I want to still have a team atmosphere though. Booth rental at 260 Studio might be for you, because I will guarantee you that chair renting anywhere else is not a team-based atmosphere. So I really do want that in here. I support you and your dreams and your goals. So especially if you're somebody that is just starting off, I will highly recommend maybe leaning towards commission, but also don't shoot yourself in the foot. I started off with 2 clients and here I am. So booth rental is scary because it is a commitment to pay every month. But when you have somebody on your team, it's not that scary. And I would love to dive a little bit more into that on a different video, but take to what I said into heart and consideration. Again, if you're watching this video, then you already know that maybe it's time for a change, because you're at the end and not a lot of people are, I can tell you that. So go ahead, fill out that link. It's not a link, it's actually just like a little form on my website. Fill it out and I'll reach out to you and we'll just grab some lunch, like cash, friends. I love it. So if you're interested, do that. If you're interested in Natural Be Real hair extensions, click the link in my bio and we will talk to you soon. Bye.